My journey with insurance has been interesting. I've been an agent since 2002. And in 2002, when I was introduced into the insurance industry, I was actually walking away from the corporate arena. Well, once I started doing insurance, I started learning things about the insurance industry that I didn't agree with that didn't agree with me personally. Things that they wanted us to sell, things that they wanted us to offer, I wasn't willing to go that route. And so I walked away from the industry. Now, I continued to educate myself on it. I continued to read and study about it. But being that I was in the corporate world anyway, I decided to just sort of stay out of it and just keep educating myself. Well, after a couple of years, after a lot of praying, a lot of conversation with my wife, it seems like I was led back to that industry for a purpose. And I fought it. I will tell you, I did fight the insurance industry, but what I did is I sort of followed where I was being led, and I started, with insurance, which leads up to where I am today. Everything that I know about insurance has been interesting because a lot of times we as Americans, because I'm a consumer as well, have been misled about a lot of the stuff with the insurance industry. In the sense where we don't give you everything that you need to know. When it comes to auto insurance, everybody needs to really understand that their insurance is only as good as their limits. It has nothing to do with the deductible. With homeowners insurance, people need to be aware of what maintenance insurance is, different things, how their deductible works, how the roof claims work. And I'm more than just your agent or an agent. It doesn't matter who you decide to go with, if it's with me or with any other agent, there are things that you should be aware of. The things that I like to do is educate people. I had a client, she wasn't a client, I had a lady walk into the office for auto insurance, and she ends up calling me back the next day because once she came in for auto insurance, I asked her to look at her paperwork for her VIN number and happened to notice on her contract that it was a very bad deal. I educated her on it because of my years of experience in that industry, and she took the car back and saved herself thousands of dollars, and that would have hurt her in the long run. I've also had situations where I've advised clients that, on life insurance situations, and not only advised them on the life insurance, but when the life insurance paid out because there was a tragedy in the family, I knew them well enough that they were in a financial situation. They were in bankruptcy. I didn't just hand her a $500,000 check. I turned around and handed her the $500,000 check and then advised her on what to do, how to get out of the bankruptcy, how to hold on to it so that it didn't go into the court system where she lost everything, because she was already suffering a loss enough as it was. And then after about 6 months, showed her how to take that, pay off her home, and then put it up in some other investments for herself and her family, and she's having a new grandchild as well. So that's what we do at Everything But the Kitchen Sink Insurance. We're not just selling you insurance, we're advising, we're educating you on the things that we feel that you need to know. So visit our site, everythingbutthekitchensinkinsurance.com.